What's up, everyone? It's been a while. It's been hot, as you know. The water, we're down here in Ponte Vedra, the water's hovering around 85, 86. Some major swells coming in, which ain't helping with the water quality. It's been south, it seems like every day. Some days in the afternoon it switches over to the east for a little while and tries to clean up, then goes right back to dirty. So if you're fishing in like Jack's Beach, Ponte Vedra, Atlantic Beach, chances are the water's going to be dirty. By the places that have. But if you're looking for sand fleas, I suggest you stop in Ponte Vedra first because they're everywhere. See when this wave goes out. Big school of them right here. Yeah, it's a little hard to see with the glare right now and the suds, but it's been a good year for sand fleas down here in Ponte Vedra. No one's fishing. Yeah, that's why I heard fish slay. Shoot, I haven't fished the pier. I fished it once in probably 7 weeks. I've been doing really well in the river. Trout, flounder, snook, big mangroves, and no hassle. Not have to worry about catching a fish and then multiple people deciding, oh, I guess we need to go right next to you. It happens all the time up there. Anybody catches a fish and you got the seagull crowd, I call them. They'll run over to wherever you caught a fish. All the sand that they pumped here has pretty much made it a high impact beach. You can fish in the same spot, low and high tide just about now. It's nearing high tide now and it got tons of beach still. Only thing I don't like is that water temperature. It is steadily creeping up. In years past, once it gets to like 88, man, 87 degrees, it is a rough go surf fishing wise. And as you can tell through social media, that it has drastically slowed down as well up in our area anyways with the 85 degree water temp. Now's a good time if you want to catch a tarpon though. The tarpon are out and about. There's a big old school of, yeah, lots of sharks. I think the sharks are thick everywhere right now, unfortunately. I know this past weekend at King tournament, I talked to a few different people. They went through most of their ribbon fish baits because the sharks were eating them. Water is dirty. The clean line, if there is one, is probably sandy. It's probably 300 or 400 yards out. The piers to the north of us. But yeah, if you're discouraged by surf fishing right now, don't worry. We are almost through July. Let us get through August. In September, the fun begins again. We'll get a couple of hopefully early cool fronts. And then you'll start to see the pompano make their way back down. You'll see the mullet start ramping up in the surf and all the goodies that follow behind them. Because right now in the river, the mullet are thick and the flounder are unreal. We went Saturday and loaded up on them, caught some finger mullet right by the dock we fished, and it was pretty much 4 hours of nonstop flounder. And then this Saturday, I don't know, for those who maybe have already fished it, we're having a monthly pier tournament. So far, that's the plan. 11 a.m. Costs $5 extra to enter. So I have a registration table where you sign in, give you your number, your phone number. So if you leave and you win, we can call you at $5 to enter. And it'll be, usually we have a trout division, flounder division, and then a third division for redfish, drum, and whiting. I can't wait actually for the cooler months because the fish will only be bigger for these tournaments. But last month we had about 30 people fish it. It was a good turnout and there were some nice fish caught. So hopefully that'll be the same case. Yeah, October's a heck of a month, especially October 16th, right? Isn't that, is it October 15th they close the flounder? I can't remember. October 15th to like November 30th. So, you know, on the day after the closure, of course, the flounder really bite. I was hoping to see some pogies. Usually this time of year, there's pogies here along the beach, and it's fun. You watch the tarpon and kings nailing them, but man, I haven't seen any schools of pogies down this way in a while now. Maybe they're all getting netted and turned into cat food. And for the tournament Saturday, Fish Bites has prizes they give, Angie's Subs and the Pier. So we got first and second place for each division. What's up, Antoine? Hopefully y'all are catching some fish up there, and hopefully your water ain't like 85 like it is here. It's hot. But you win first place, you get I want to say it's a $25 gift card to Angie's Subs, some Fish Bites swag, and a $60 pass for the pier. I'm in Florida. Yep, good old Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, the hot water is a no-go. Seeing all these sand fleas, I mean, there's a big school right there. Seeing all these sand fleas is exciting, but at the same time, knowing that there ain't the fish that love to eat them, there may be a few around, but they aren't here in numbers right now. Of course, what usually happens when it's time to use sand fleas, they become much harder to get. It's supposed to be a swell like this the rest of the week from what I was seeing. So that doesn't really help the water quality either. It'll just keep it stirred up since it's already dirty. I'm about to get wet. I'm still working, so I don't want to get my shoes wet. Tons of little sand fleas, and the bigger school is always out a little bit deeper. When you're looking for sand fleas, guys, if you're finding the really small ones, all right in here, like miniature ones, you just go out a little bit deeper and they'll usually be there. What's up, Stuart? We need you to whisper some fish onto the beach right now. It's crazy. They pump so much sand on this beach. In the springtime, there were some super nice cuts at high tide that were 5-6 foot deep, as you can see. Now it's not anymore. But all it takes is one tropical storm or something to go by, and then we're back to the same draw position we were as before. I know last year around this time, some of the kids that live around here were catching some nice tarpon, throwing lures in the surf. So the water was a little bit cleaner, and there were pogies. There's no pogies and no mullet yet. Yeah, plenty of sand fleas over there. Well, I guess I'm gonna get back to work, guys. Hopefully y'all are getting out there and getting some fish. The river here in Northeast Florida has been on fire. Lots of good fish. The shrimp are showing up. There's plenty of finger mullet in the river. And lots of nice flounder and lots of nice mangrove snapper. I had a couple again yesterday that were close to 14 inches. Free line and live shrimp around some rocks. It's good eating fish. And if you're a surfer, put the rods up right now and just come surf, because right now the waves are pretty decent. Though I don't know, with this sloped beach like this, it may be a little hard. You got the shore, it's breaking right on the shore. So head up to Jack's Beach, because there's some nice swells coming in by the pier as well. We will catch y'all later.